Hello everyone, it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. Today will be video number 326, and today will be Tuesday, I think the 26th of July. And I have another little haul from Hobby Lobby. Clearance. I know, clearance was like last month. But I didn't go to this particular store. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking, Lynette. Really? Seriously? I know. But I did not go to this store when like the clearance was new, and I was really close to it. It's like out of the way for me, but I was over in that area and it was only like 10 minutes away. Okay, maybe 15. And I said, you know what, they probably don't have anything left anyway, but I have to check it out while I'm so close to the area. So I did. And I bought 45 skeins of yarn. I don't care. And it ended up being like $1.40 a skein. So that's okay. And some of it I bought with things in mind. Well, first of all, I bought Hint of Silk. Now, I had this gray color, so I bought another one. This is called Smoked Silk, and they were $1.49 each. And they are 3 ounces, 58 grams, 130 yards, 119 meters, 58% bamboo, 15% silk. Regular $5.99, on clearance for $1.49. I think I have 3 or 4 of these. Was the only Hint of Silk that I was able to get. I hadn't even looked at them when I was at the stores until the last store that I was at before this one. And I'm like, God, that yarn is so soft. They only had it in the gray color, and I thought, they have, I think, enough that maybe I could do something with, and I really liked the yarn, the feel of the yarn. So I bought it there. Well, I bought what they had left at this store because surprisingly they had some. So they had the 1 gray and then 3 in the color that they're calling mustard, which is not a color of my choice, but Chloe loves it. And they had 1 in black, 1 in white, and this is called Silk Pearl. And this one is called Lacquer, the black one. The pink one is called Dusty Rose, and then they had 2 in the Oriental Teal. It's lighter than what that is showing. It's a lighter blue than that. So anyway, I thought I could probably put the grays in the, because I think I have 5 of these now, and these, and make some squares and make some tops for Chloe, like the one I made before, or a halter kind. And I thought the same with the other colors. If I put these colors together and made squares, I could make a top out of that for someone small like Chloe. So anyway, that's that. But now that I made her that top, I wanted to make her another one. And she said, Grammy, you have to start crocheting me sweaters now. I'm like, oh. Or a scarf, or baby hats, individual colors. I don't know. It's so soft, I just had to buy it. So I did. And I think you could probably actually mix this in with like True Boo, or that new Boo that I just got from Lion Brand. If you watched my previous video, hold on. I haven't put that yarn away because I'm recording both videos in the same day. Like, yeah, you could put those together, don't you think? This one's a little finer threads than that one. Like each individual spun part here is wider. But if you had them like worked up, you could probably do it and get away with it. Because I had 3 of this that I got in the Lion Brand mystery bag yesterday. If you didn't watch that video, it was kind of a fun video. I got some Happy Mail and a giveaway in there. So pop back over. Maybe I'll link it if I can figure out how to do that with that thing that they link up there. Anyway, so I got those for, what did I say, $1.49, regular $5.99. Then they had this yarn called Snuggle Up. And originally I walked past these specifically and intentionally. I walked past them when I was in the store. I'm like, I'm not buying any furry yarn or eyelash yarn. I have a little bit of it, and I really don't use it much. But these were calling to me. They were 99 cents. And this one is called Mint, which I totally love the color mint. But I thought, I'm doing all these hats and scarves, and a hat with like this, I mean, if I make one that has this kind of color in it, would look so cute with a little ruffle, you know, a little fur. So I thought, well, for 99 cents. So I thought, well, if they have two, I'll get two, but I won't get more than two of any color. Just to put around hats or mittens. I want to make some fingerless gloves this winter, and like at the edge of the mitten, wouldn't that be cute? So I bought them. They're 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 98 yards, 90 meters. They're calling it a bulky 5. And they're 100% polyester. But like the string of it is very thin. So, you know, they call this stuff bulky, but it's what you're working with is really kind of fine. And I would never want to like make an actual project out of this unless I was holding it together with like a 4-weight yarn, because honestly, working with that little tiny string, it's hard to see and find your stitches. That's what I find. That's why I've never purchased a lot of it, but it would be nice to add as trim around even a sweater, you know, a long sleeve sweater. So I thought trim around the sweater would be cute, and 2 skeins of each color should be plenty to do like around a hat or, you know, edge of a sweater or mittens or whatever. So I did 2 in the mint, and they only had 1 in this light pink that is called soft pink, and they only had 1 in the lavender, which I'm really bummed about, but wouldn't that be cute as a pom-pom together? Ooh, 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 love it. Lovely lilac, and for some reason the lilac is much softer than this. I don't know why. These were regular $3.99, and they were on clearance for 99 cents. And I picked up 2 in this color, Silver Fox. This is the one of the ones that like caught my eye to begin with. I thought, oh, that would be good. And then I picked up 2 in this color. Let me show it to you here, and it's called Mink. So when I saw these 2, that's what made me think of fur on the hats. And I don't know why I hadn't thought of it before, but I'm like, yeah, I could do that. Then I went back. They had a bunch in this red color, and the red is called Scarlet Ruby. They had these marked at $1.49, but I got them for the 99 cents like the other ones were, because the 75% off the regular $4. It should have been $1.99 like the other ones were, but someone had mismarked them at $1.49, which is probably why nobody bought them when they could buy the other ones for 99 cents. That being said, I bought 5 of these. They had, I think they probably had more, I don't remember, but they had more of this Yarn Bee 44th Street, and it's a thinner yarn, but that would be a nice trim on this. And I have some of this in the cakes that I got at other stores, and I thought that would be really cool together on a hat. I think my knitting machine would work well with this. I'm not 100% sure, because it's got a little bit of a halo on the 44th Street yarn. But I don't remember how many cakes, but I bought some. And so I bought 4 more, because I thought if I make a sweater really cute, maybe around here, I don't know if it would drive me nuts, but wouldn't that be cute around there? And then on the cuff, maybe make a matching hat or little gloves and hat, not to go with the sweater. That would be maybe a much, but the sweater and the hat would be cool. And I don't know if my knitting machine would work this, but it's thinner. It is a 3-weight, which great definition in a 3-weight yarn. And my knitting machine really does like 3-weight yarn. I just don't know if it likes 3-weight yarn with a halo. I haven't tried that. But this is really, really soft. And so if you watched, again, my previous video where I talked about Katie Beer, and I know I'm not saying her name right, but she does tutorials, and I better write that down. On the knitting machine, the Centro that I have. And she made a sweater. So, what is this gray fuzz on there? Anyway, she made a sweater, and I'm like, out of panels on the knitting machine, and it turned out awesome. She just put seams in it, and so I'm like, I got a lot of this, even if I held it two together. But even if I didn't do it on the knitting machine and just crocheted it, I still like the idea. I know probably Bag O' Day has some awesome tutorials. I just got some new patterns, pattern books. That one in the vintage pattern book that I got from Lion Brand, if you watched the last video, the one on the cover. So I know I have a lot of these, so I know I definitely, even if I wanted to hold it two together to make it thicker, a bulky sweater, I have enough. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I didn't tell you everything about it, did I? Well, I have other colors of it. Let me put this away so I can get out of my own space. So I also bought it. They had 3 in the brown, and the brown is called Shale. Oh, the red was called Ruby. And look at this. These are the same color. Not hardly. Well, they look it in the camera, but in real life, this one looks darker. So anyway, they had 3 in the Shale color, and I don't have a lot of, or any 3-weight brown yarn. And so, because I really have found over this past summer, I worked with a lot of the thinner yarns, 2s and 3s, and I really love the way they work up. It just takes forever. So, and this yarn is so soft. So I bought it in the brown, and then they had one skein in the blue. But I believe I have cakes of this already in the blue color, and the blue color is pale teal. So I thought, well, I'm pretty sure I have that color, so I'll just buy the lonely skein because it'll go with the ones that I already had. Then I bought, again, on the, because I got into the, oh, all of my hats need fur. I bought this Fur of the Moment in the color Almond and Silver. They only had the 2, but they are so soft and fuzzy. I'm like, oh, I gotta buy these. They were all in a cart, and had I not been looking at it, you know, I should have just not, but I did. So since I did, these are considered a bulky 6. They're 100% polyester. They're 62 yards, 56.7 meters, 100 grams, 3.5 ounces. And did I tell you they're polyester? So again, this isn't, the snuggle up stuff isn't as furry as these are. This is softer, furrier. And so again, back to the, and these colors are so neutral, you could put them with just about any color, you know, hat or sweater. And you don't need that much to like go around the cuff of a sweater, or, you know, again, they call it a 6, but what you're working with is, well, on this one, it's thicker. This is like a fabric that they cut real thin. This one, you maybe could work up nicely into a sweater. But the other stuff, that's, nope, not for me. Now I'm not doing it. And then I bought this one. And this was the most expensive thing I bought. It was regular $9.99 on clearance for $2.49. And it's called Fur the Love. And the color is rose. And it is also very, very soft. And you can't even see the string in the middle to see how thick or thin it is. It's thicker than that first stuff I showed you. It was the only one, but I love the color because I really do like pink. I like most colors. It's also 100% polyester. This is 7 ounces, 198 grams, 37 yards only, and 34 meters. But again, it would be nice on the, this would be a nice muff. This would be nice mittens. But you know that muff like they used to use to put your hands in? Maybe I'll create one out of this. Not that they do that anymore, but I could. And I think I would actually like it. We could start a new trend. Anybody else want to make one? Out of, with the vintage, that vintage book I got the last time. I wish I still had it here. I'd show it to you again, but I put it away. So anyway, I got that. And then I bought this. It was the only one left, and it's regular $4.29. And this is the, you know, 3 colors. It's the Yarn Bee Sweet Minis Catching Sapphire. It is a, I believe it's a 3-weight. Yeah, the yarn is 3-weight, and they give you 3 little ones. I'm not generally the biggest fan of these, but I bought it and I thought I could throw it in a giveaway. And since I am putting together a giveaway for my last video, I am going to throw this in there, in the giveaway box. Then finally, I bought these yarns. Again, with hats in mind. I just had hats on the brain. And Janelle, in my last video, sent me a book about hats with different hats on it. So I got 3 in this, or 4 in this color, 3 in this color, and 4 in this color. But these hats were fingerless gloves. I don't know how far they'll go. They're supposed to be a 4-weight yarn, but I really want to make fingerless gloves this year. I love having fingerless gloves. I know in the winter time, because you can still do things with your fingers, but you can like get, you know, where you can fold over the top part. I hope that there's some tutorials on those, because I really do want to make some fingerless mittens. So this is called Lush Loft, and this is called Coral Rust. This one is Blush, and this one is Sand. So if I could make hats and gloves out of the set, that would be kind of cool. And like, so if I did a hat out of this and then put this on it as trim, maybe too close together. Oh, this one looks blue, but this is silver. Pink and silver, pink and gray, you know. I don't know. But that's what I got it all for. I'm thinking. So that would be cool. These have 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 142 yards, 130 meters. Yeah, look at me. I should just put my doggone glasses on. I could read it better. 100% nylon, and it says it's a 4-weight. So I even thought this might work in the knitting machine. Again, it's got a halo, not quite sure, but I'm going to give it a shot maybe and see how it goes. But if I crochet them, I know I could put fur around them. I don't know if I could put fur around them if I use the knitting machine, because like I only know how to do the knitting machine to make a tube. So I'm not sure how that'll work out. But that's my last Hobby Lobby haul. Hopefully. Hopefully, right? So thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing and liking and all of that stuff. Thanks for being part of my yarn journey. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.